Welcome to Braehead for the second day of the Glynhill Ladies International. In yesterday's round robins we had some real surprise results. Don't expect anything different today, with the competition really fierce. And at the end of the day we'll know who's going through to the quarterfinals. I think we're in for some great curling. And early on it was Team GB who got the better of Linda Klimova's Czech Republic team. This stone from Eve Muirhead clinching the match that would help take them through to the quarterfinals on Sunday.
It was very close up until the sixth end. You're into sixth end, 4-2 up, and then just cruised through.
Yeah, well, we were sort of in control most of the game, I would say. We lost the two, the fifth end, but we were always in control, and then we managed to get our two back and steal our one, so it was good.
Then in the match between Meguro and Czech, the Japanese played a guard on the last stone. And although the Germans tried a takeout with the final stone, it didn't quite work and left the Japanese lying two, which was good enough to give them the match. It was a crucial stone from skip Jennifer Jones against the Hasselborg rink from Sweden, and this one had to be right to take it into an extra end, and yes, it was. And with our final stone in the extra end, it was the Canadian skip who played it absolutely perfect to leave the Canadians lying three with Hasselborg's final stone to come. The Swedish skip was left with a difficult shot, and she played a really ambitious one there. And was it going to work? No, didn't quite make it. And that was it. An 8-5 win for the Canadians. Then in the match between Binyu Wang and Kirsty Balfour, one of the most unusual sights in curling. In the sixth end, every single stone in play. Although when the end finished, Balfour only took one. But then in the final end, the skip played the stone that could clinch the match. And it did, leaving our team lying two to win 5-2. Then Silvana Tiranzoni's defeat of the world champions by 8-1 after only 4 ends took them through to the quarterfinals.
I'm very happy that we won against Canada. We knew that we had to win to go directly into the quarterfinals, and yeah, we had a good game.
In their match against Mo Meguro, Linda Klimova's team weren't doing too badly until the sixth end, and all of a sudden they found themselves facing the Japanese lying six. And there was nothing that they could do to turn that round, which led to the Japanese winning 9-1. And then when Marie Milne's team came up against the Felcher-Billy team from Switzerland, and their 8-3 win took them through to a tie-break. But there they met the same Swiss side, and this time couldn't pull it off, and unfortunately won't progress to Sunday's quarter-final. And this stone from Sissy Östlund was good enough to give her side the win over Ludmila Privivkova and join the Russians in tomorrow's quarter-finals. Now this stone from Kirsty Balfour put the pressure on the World University Games squad. Leaving them with a final stone to take the match. But it wasn't quite good enough. And that 7-4 win was enough to take Kirsty Balfour's team through to the quarter-finals.
It's the first time we've made a quarter-final of a tour event, so delighted. The girls have played fantastic, so it's been great. Loving it.
New age curling. No need for ice, play on any indoor hard surface. For more information, visit curling.com.
So, with all the quarter-final positions decided, except for one, it came down to a tie-break between Jennifer Jones' Canadian squad and Gail Monroe, the current holder of the Glynhill Ladies International title. And it turned out to be a real tense affair. This stone by Monroe, absolutely necessary to take her into an extra end. Well, how close can you get? They called for a measure. Up came the umpire. That's the Canadian stone. But Gail Monroe's stone was fractionally closer to the button, taking the match to an extra end. Gail Monroe's final stone. Anxious looks there from the Canadian squad. And Monroe's shot coming in and leaving the Scots lying to, with the Canadian skip's final stone to come. This is the one that would take them through to the quarter-finals if Jennifer Jones got it right. And get it right she did, taking out Gail Monroe's stone and lying shot to win what had been an engrossing game of curling.
Jennifer, terrific game there in the playoff. You must be delighted to win it on the extra end.
Yeah, we were pretty delighted to have Hammer in the extra and the way the game started. We weren't sharp to start the game and obviously finished strong, and we're pretty happy with the result.
And does that make you feel all the more confident going into the quarterfinals tomorrow?
Yeah, but we've started every game a little bit slow, so we're hopefully pick it up tomorrow. And we're playing a bunch of teams that are playing well, and we're going to have to play better in order to keep going in the playoffs.
So there's the quarter-finals lineup for the last day of the Glynhill Ladies International. Would you like to pick a winner out of that? I wouldn't, but if you want to find out who does take it, get along to Braehead and watch a sporting event of the very highest order. This is Ron Evans at Braehead for the Glynhill Ladies International.
New age curling. No need for ice, play on any indoor hard surface. For more information, visit curling.com.